Round of applause for presenting.
Okay, hello everybody. We are the team Entrepreneurs. I'm Lisa Yang.
I'm Nova Lu.
And I'm Abu.
So for this 2012 fall project, our client is Blue Tree Network. And this company was founded in January 2012 by two very innovative young people, Reggie Lutke and Ted Gurman. Ted is a master's graduate from Madison here, counseling psychology, and Reggie is a biomedical engineer. So the purpose of this company, well, first off, they're former Epic employees, so they saw a need between EHRs, which are electronic health record consultants, and HCOs, health care organizations. So they came up with this company, which is website-based, which is an open platform that matches HCOs with consultant skills. So it's more specific, more efficient. And this addresses the current unmet customer needs, which HCOs, they find that a lot of the projects don't get completed on time, and a lot of consultants are underemployed. The opportunities for this company is that they can be the bridge for more effective communication between these two parties, and also take 10% from the paycheck of the consultants. Because today in this industry, firms that hook up consultants with HCOs take about between 25 to 45% of their paycheck. And this is a great way to decrease underemployment and build off on the Epic brand, an HIT company in Madison that's very well known as well. And in the future, Reggie and Ted hope to build valuation of this company and sell it.
Okay, so as far as operations, the key personnel are Reggie Lutke, who is the CEO, Ted Gurman, who is the COO, John Flannery, who is the CPO, and Nicole Medinger, and she is the Vice President of Sales. The company is located in Madison, Wisconsin on East Washington. And for customer service, they want to maintain solid relationships between the consultants and the HCOs. And for product, service, and delivery, they hope to contact customers either online or via phone. And these are, the next few slides are screenshots of what their website looks like. So this is a consultant profile. It displays their skills and expertise, as well as the application, and also a picture. And this is the consultant search screen. So if you search for a consultant, this is what the results look like. And this is a skill summary screen. And after you do work with a consultant, you are prompted to rate them, and this is their rating screen, which is a pop-up.
So the nice thing about this company is that you can search for consultants based on their ratings. So how this works is that a consultant can refer other consultants within their network that they deem as high quality or have high workmanship. And then if the consultant that is referred successfully registers online, only by the referral code, because you can only sign up on this website by referral, then that person who referred that consultant receives 1% of that paycheck after a completed project. So how they market this, like I said, is very exclusive. The network is mainly Epic employees, so via word of mouth, customer service as well. Twitter, Facebook, and blogging. So the blogs could be accessed through LinkedIn, their Facebook, everything is public, but the network is just being built primarily from Epic consultants and HCOs that are customers of those consultants.
And for competitive analysis, the healthcare IT industry right now is very promising because of the High-Tech Act of 2009 that was passed by Obama, which stands for the Health Information Technology for Economic and Clinical Health, and is to promote and expand health information technology. And right now, over $60 billion have been invested already. The primary competitor for Blue Tree Network is G-Bench. It is the only web-based firm out there right now that has a web-based similar model that Blue Tree Network carries. However, it's not the same because it still follows the traditional model that the consulting firms do right now. The competitive advantage is that their model allows for the customers, which are the HCOs, to personally view the consultant profiles, certifications, and experiences before committing to a working relationship with them. And the financial analysis. This is where we ran into a lot of problems with Blue Tree Network. As of now, they have no sales. They're a very young company that we thought they were going to be further along in their financials, but they aren't. As of right now, they have no sales, so all of our ratios were based off of their 3-year projections that were provided for us. So of course, they're going to project themselves to do well. So all our ratios appear substantially more optimistic, and it puts Blue Tree Network in a much better financial position than they really are at. The majority of the funding right now, actually almost all of it, comes from investment equity. They had external funding, and then they had 5 different stages, but then the 5th phase was probably not going to be necessary. In phase 1, they sold 13% of their company for $130,000. Phase 2, they sold 3% for $70,000. And then in phase 3, they're hoping to sell 2% for $50,000, and in the 4th phase, they want to sell 1% for another $50,000 to get the $300,000 that they need. And then after that, they believe that their services will be enough to conjure enough revenue to carry their business on. And the profitability, like stated earlier, they are doing well above the industry at 58.49%. The median is 3%. They're way above the top 10%. And then, of course, it's projected to do well. However, on the return on assets, the following year, for the year end 2014, the return on assets went down, which makes sense because at the beginning of the second year, they had considerably less assets than they would have after that year. Go ahead. And then for the efficiency, this is, again, very exaggerated. The company, $614,000 sales per employee with profits at $359,678, which is the median for the industry is only $4,000. Same with, and then the decrease is the following year as well. And then liquidity and solvency. I've tried talking to both Ted and Reggie about this. They say they don't have any liabilities. They have no debts. All their funding came from investor equity. So it was really difficult to find the quick ratio and current ratio because we have no liabilities to do the calculations with. And for the recommendations, I would say to reassess the projections to reflect a realistic business growth. As right now they're supposed to have 3 customers and already getting revenue, but right now they're still trying to get their first customer to jump in on the idea. And then also to hire an accountant to deal with the finances for ethical reasons. There really needs to be someone taking down how much money they're borrowing or how much they're going to need to pay out for future.
Yep. Any questions?
You guys mentioned that they used to work for Epic, and now that's kind of like their network. How does Epic feel about that relationship? Because I guess I don't completely understand what they would be taking away from Epic.
Of course, there are some, I guess some policies and whatever. Like after you leave, you have to wait a year before you're hired by another firm or start your own venture. So actually, with Epic, they're able to use that firm as a customer as well, because firms could also sign up for this and obtain some profit by referring one of their consultants or referring one of their customers to use it. Yep, so.
You might have mentioned this, and I apologize if you did, but you use their sales forecast in the future, so are they projecting to start actually getting a revenue next year, or when do they expect the first dollars of revenue to come in?
The first year, they had a net loss, so they started making profit at the last 2 months of the first year. And then after that, the second year and third year, that's when they see the profits growing.
Okay.
One of the issues that we did run into with this company is that they were a little over-optimistic with their projections. And in terms of the logistics and creating the strategy, right now we know that they're building their customer service, which we believe should have been done before, especially if they're using customer service as one of the big sellers for the company.
you expand a little bit on what the business model is? Meaning,
Yes. So the difference between the old model and the new model is that the old model, you use a firm to connect to HCO, the customer, or to connect to a consultant. Then the new model with Blue Tree Network is that everything is online. You basically just look for a customer or a consultant via the ratings, their past work history, recommendations by their prior partners, and also
so ultimately it's an online marketplace for Epic trained consultants for healthcare organizations.
Yep, and
Are there online marketplaces for consultants in other areas already? And yes?
yes,
How are
there
they?
are. They're doing very well, actually. Now the thing that we talked to Reggie and Ted about is really putting their brand out there. So the brand that they're really putting out there is with the Epic Consultants. So right now they're just going to stay in the Midwest where the Epic Consultants are. If everything goes well, then they will expand to other regions in the States.
And that's like another issue that I brought up in the paper towards them was the fact that they're going to be getting smaller projects. So their projections project them to be getting like a lot of the big projects, but a lot of the HCOs already have consultants that they go to already. So it's going to be hard for them to get the big projects. So they're saying that they want to get the smaller projects off first and work on the smaller projects. And then through those smaller projects, like if they do well in that, hopefully the HCOs will see and customers will see that there is potential in the business.
Right, so they sort of said it as like a nail and scale strategy, so start small and then expand to bigger projects.
Okay, how are we doing?
We're about time's up.
Oh.